Okay, so I got an issue with my Truetone, and actually it's been like this since I bought it some years ago, but I don't know, I guess I was distracted with other things, and I didn't really look into taking care of it, although I did send Truetone an email and they kind of blew me off. At the time they said it was probably the pedals I was using, or I was drawing too much current by utilizing too many pedals and whatnot. But I have 2 pedals plugged into the 18-volt outputs, and they seem to work fine, or they do work fine. And what happens is if I leave my pedal board with the pedals turned on, as I will usually do, and then I unplug the power. Let me get this. Okay. What happens is when I go to turn on my whole pedal board again, I will get this problem, this cycling. And I hope this is not damaging my pedals, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna turn them off. So this is, I don't think this is right. There's something going on. That's not good. So turn them off. Now, here's what happens. So this happens every single time, okay? Now, if I unplug one, okay, this one's unplugged. I unplug it, and then I plug it back in again. So I unplug this one, and this one's working fine. And if I plug this one back in, then this one will work fine. So these will work fine now. Okay. The problem is, I will usually leave my pedals on, and maybe I shouldn't, but I leave them on, and then I'll unplug this power supply so as to turn my pedal board off. And then when I come to plug it back in, I will get that clicking again. Okay, again, I hope I'm not damaging my pedals by doing this, but I'll do it again. Plugging it back in. And again. Okay. Turn them off. Now let's do this. Let's plug it back in. Okay. And now let's try to turn the pedals on. And see, they still do that. So even if I turn my pedals off before powering down the one spot, when I go to turn them on again, I still get this crazy cycling, and the pedals don't work, obviously. So I have to unplug one of these, turn them on, or unplug one, have one of the 18 volts unplugged, give the one spot power, and then plug this one in, and then it will work. But if this is mounted underneath the pedal board as I had it, that is a major pain in the excrement hole, let's call it. You know what I mean? So that's a no-go. So that's not good. Now, what I will do is I will plug in this Barber bus into a 9-volt one. Now watch. If I have these on, they're on. I unplug it, plug the one spot, pedals are off, and if I plug it back in, they work fine. So there's something about having 2 pedals plugged in both of the 18-volt outputs that makes this not work right.